The replacement of technology towards firm production will result in a 30% increase in productivity in all sectors by 2030. The gross expenditure for research and development (R&D) to gross domestic product (GDP) reached 3.5%, as well as increased investment in infrastructure supporting 4IR and an increase in the number of local 4IR technology providers. This will be achieved through increased local capacity in mastering 4IR. The target of increasing productivity can be achieved with initiatives to provide knowledge and offer skills to the people related to 4IR in line with the technological transition. In addition, the 4IR plan framework is a guide to the private sector and the government to enhance the development of the country's digital infrastructure through the application of technologies such as robotic, artificial intelligence technology, and electrical technology. The increase in productivity will lead to the development of employment opportunities in the country, which include the improvement of the income ecosystem, quality of life, and human capital. Furthermore, Malaysia target digit economic growth to contribute 22.5% of GDP by 2025. Allocate fund amounting to 147.1 billion ringgit Malaysia to small and medium enterprise (SMEs) and micro entrepreneurs to stimulate economic growth, which also include the involvement of stimulus package provided by the government. Business operators to move towards a digital economy that offers online marketing have encouraged the participation of SMEs on MyAssist MSME, which is a one-stop online business advice related service platform that assists SMEs in business-related problems and issues. The growth of an inclusive and resilient digital economy in terms of design enable active participation of people with disabilities. Through continuous efforts, the promotion of the digital economy will enhance the country's growth and create employment opportunities in the economy sector. Finally, 4IR through digitization method is the best solution for companies to maintain production, especially during the COVID-19. Taking full advantage of technology, innovation, automation, efficiency, and productivity will help companies produce and manufacture quality products on a large scale. Digital technology is also able to strengthen the post-COVID-19 business strategy, as this pandemic has a harm impact on firm production. For example, movement control orders (MCO) enforced around the world cause demand for essential goods to remain, but the market for luxury goods experienced declining demand. However, the post-COVID-19 will see digital technology play an important role in providing improvements for businesses, including a more resilient supply chain, improved experience of using digital technology and process intelligence to produce more profitable business.
I want to present about the technological substitution toward individual and market demand. First, the technological substitution can change a product from using low quality technology to changing by using newer and more sophisticated technology than before. It is because it will help for the increasing for the productivity and also the production of goods. Okay, the change in technological advance during the Industrial Revolution 4.0 will affect the individual demand and the market demand. The curve can be defined that the individual demand can be referred to the quantity demand by an individual consumer, and then the market demand curve it can refer to the quantity demand by the market as a whole. For the second slide is the individual and market demand when pandemic COVID-19. The COVID-19 pandemic that has hit around the world has transformed the way of life of society to a new normal. It is because the virus is very dangerous that can cause many people can die. Therefore, advances in technology used during the Industrial Revolution 4.0 are very important in order to facilitate the demand for consumer online. Then it involves the emergence of the Internet of Things in almost all aspects of daily life. The internet speed is also very important in daily use to make it easier for users to access the internet. Then this IoT, the Internet of Things, is the net wave of the internet that has the potential to have a positive impact on almost every industry. According to the study by a consulting-based management company, there is an estimated 47% of consumers in Malaysia have used the method of purchasing goods online. For the example, for the app Shopee Malaysia, individual and market demand are increasing for the purchase online by user. It can help sellers to increase their business digitization effort if many consumers use online service to buy consumer necessities. It is because consumer very easy to buy online from the supermarket at the store. For the last slide is the Industrial Revolution is able to provide change to the lifestyle of society after the occurrence of new normal. Many users use mobile device through the use of the internet at unlimited speed. It is because for the internet unlimited speed can be easier for user to access the applications such as Shopee Malaysia. The new technology can help change accessibility in all websites more easily and quickly. Malaysia has shown that the highest proportion of digital users in Southeast Asia at up 88% of respondents, and the firm believe the high digital penetration is due to the working home lifestyle following the implementation of the movement control that PKP last year.
My first point for the labour market change related to digitalization is government are creating a variety of employment opportunities. Technological diversity creates a variety of a new career. McKinsey Global Institute estimate between 400 million to 800 million existing ones will be replaced by 2030. The government is drafting a human resource action plan in the face of the industrial revolution and issues related to the country's labour market. The purpose of this plan is to analyze the change and opportunities generated in employment, skills and human resource development. But when COVID-19 hitting local labour market, at the time when mega trends related to digitalization also create losers, as workers who suffer a job loss may not always have skills needed to find a new employment in a rapidly changing labour market. Second is governments want to producing innovative and highly skilled graduates. KPM aims to produce highly skilled graduates to adapt to the rapid pace of technological change. Institutions like university are instructed to prepare graduates with a high set of skills and innovative so that they compete while entering the world of employment in the future. In 2018, Huawei company are partnered with 9 private and public university for Huawei Registered Information Academy and Network. This aims to produce technologically advanced graduates. Last but not least, government will guarantee a better and systematic system of life. Malaysian telecommunication company Zelcom has signed an agreement with Kuasa Land and build a smart city in Damansara. This transaction involves information technological infrastructure, 5G high-speed internet connection, and environmentally friendly management. With the existence of such a city has a positive impact on society in terms of security and systematic and user-friendly development.
What is firm competitiveness and whole economics? Competitiveness is the ability of a firm to produce goods and services that successfully match the market needs. Firms compete with one another over their share of domestic and global markets. A firm competitiveness depends on its ability to innovate and upgrade, to adapt quickly to market changes, and to improve quality by expanding its market share at the expense of less efficient firms. To improve efficiency, firms focus on core competitiveness and reduce costs by frequently reducing employment and outsourcing non-core functions to less developed countries. Although less precise and more difficult to define, competitiveness is also used to evaluate the economic performance of cities, regions, and countries. Whole economics, or rather we say macroeconomics, is the branch of economics that studies the behavior and performance of an economy as a whole. It focuses on the aggregate changes in the economy such as unemployment, growth rate, gross domestic product, and inflation. What is the connection between the 4.0 Industrial Revolution and these two things? The concept of Industry 4.0 refers to some aspect that you have surely heard. Fourth Industrial Revolution, Smart Industry, Interconnected Industry, or Cyber Industry. All these definitions refer to the use of technologies to make the manufacturing process more agile, flexible, and noticeable to customers. The concept of Industry 4.0 also refers to the so-called Fourth Industrial Revolution. This involves the digital transformation of the industry with the integration and digitalization of all the industrial process that make up the value chain, characterized by its adaptability, flexibility, and efficiency that allows to cover customers' needs in the current market. Industry 4.0 use digital technologies to react more quickly to market changes, offer more personalized product, and increase operational efficiency. Industry 4.0 represents a qualitative leap in the organization and control of the entire chain value throughout the life cycle of the manufacture and delivery of the product. How digitalization improve firm competitiveness? In essence, Industry 4.0 is about human being. It's about meeting the needs of society in new ways, and technology is just a vehicle. Industry 4.0 allows you to reach consumers more directly, so you can better tailor your offerings to your customers' needs. In addition, responsiveness and the availability of in-depth information offers a faster and more effective basis for resolving any issues with your customers. For example, competition between firms will increase in the context of how to attract customers through digital system. This will benefit the entire organizational structure, as the increase in the manufacturing process will further increase competitiveness among other companies and in turn increase national income. Digital technology also can provide an advantage in competitive market with a significant effect on growth. For example, a food processor that has opened up its system to a multinational retailer is able to order via a secure online platform and choose from which warehouse it wants to purchase the product. The logistics department then ships the product and invoices the client. The entire process is automated, which reduces the business process workload, improves fulfillment time, and boosts customer satisfaction. How digitalization improve whole economics? Increase productivity. The main driver of productivity growth in a smart factory is the capacity to predict and prevent downtime and to optimize equipment effectiveness and maintenance. Digital technologies can also help employees become more efficient. The sensors are telling you how many items you have produced, how many of those items are defective, and how much time it's taken to produce them. Based on that, you can be very specific about who needs training and what they need training on. Second, lower operating costs. In addition to the increase in productivity that Industry 4.0 can make possible, it can also help you to save on labor costs by increasing automation. Plus, the use of 3D printers will help make prototyping faster, reducing the engineering costs and accelerating time to market. So, by embracing this new development, you are not only potentially increasing your profit, you are likely to be decreasing your outgoings. Thirdly, improve product quality. Better product quality is one of how digitalizations can improve economy. For instance, real-time quality control can allow you to get data points at every point of your production. This will help you check how changing conditions affect the quality of your products. For example, how changing heat levels affect quality or how different employees influence production. Over time, this information can help you to reduce or even eliminate customer return that occur when products do not meet specification.
In my opinion, consumers are more frugal when it comes to digital market. They usually demand for high-rating product with the lowest price. Consumers often saw products review in many social platforms, so they knew and can easily compare which one to buy. With buying the right product that they choose will make them satisfied and increase the marginal utility. Marginal utility is an additional satisfaction obtained from consuming one additional unit of a good. Each person has their own budget for each product, and they will choose the product within their budget. Competitors in market structure chosen by consumer the most will get higher profit. This is because demand for product always increasing, and the firms will stay longer in the market.
In my opinion on consumer behavior in the digital market is consumer are increasingly advanced in the use of digital technology. According to Zaki, consumers are increasingly advanced in the use of digital technology. Since the pandemic, consumers are more comfortable to using online channels to physical reduce purchasing activity. According to KPMG survey, they found that online purchase options and contactless payment have become a new normal with the desire to purchase contactless. How it can change the market structure is production quantities become increasingly increased. This is because there are so many firms that cause high supply. This has happened, the price becomes low because the firms are recipient of the price. When the price becomes low, the demand for a good becomes high, especially when COVID-19 started. Consumer comes advanced in using digital technology to buy something.
On top of that, another phenomenon is taking place and it does disrupt traditional supply chains. Consumers increasingly get and want possibilities to have a direct interaction with a brand and its manufacturing capability. Digital platform to customize product, as mentioned, shorten routes between production and delivery, possibilities to create, and so on. In many manufacturing environments, these things already happen, and it's not just in a consumer environment. Thus, the digitalization services have provided a competitive advantage, automation, and several technology as well as process in Industry 4.0 as a necessity. For example, a large bank that wants specialized office equipment to be used in all its branch, which is own look, feel, and features as part of rebranding.
In my opinion, criteria of the market structure is not relevant because It changes model, competitions and methods in business. As we all know, before digitalization, cost was higher for firms to attract consumer to buy their products. Firms need to distribute brochure, pamphlet or do demonstration about the function of their product and give tester to gain attraction. All of the promotions cost higher than digital era now because people have internet and they can search for any product they want or the advertisement will pop up for them. Competition between firms also increasing and need to have high engagement between consumer for firm to stay in the market and gain profit. For firms that stay longer in the market, they need to be innovative as startup firms are growing rapidly. So they need to catch up and compete among the new startup firms. Limitless supply is one of the reasons. With increasing in demand market, it will make supplier produce supply in a short time. Technology innovation also helps in resource production. It can produce many products at the same time compared to previous production. It is called limitless supply because when there are demand, the supply is already there. Lastly, the price dispersion. It is an increasing price for same products at different stores. For example, in online store, we can see there are many sellers that sell same product but with different price range. They are cheaper and expensive price, but the product is still the same and the function is also the same as the other product that other sellers sell at their store. Consumer with more money does not care about the price, but consumer with budget will choose wisely for the same product with the different price.